Guys, I'm going to now run through exactly how you're going to run a successful consultation, which is going to have huge results and get you more sales and onboard members so successfully that they're going to want to become members for a long period of time, guys. It's super exciting, and let's rip right into it. So the types of consultations is something you obviously need to be aware of. So you'll have people that walk in. They could be, no offer. So they're just like, hey, I heard you guys do good things. I want to check out your facility. So at that point, the good thing here is if you have the time is be like, do you have time right now? We can sit down and we can go through it together. I'll show you our plan. I'll show you the facility. They're great ones. They often come in with no offer, which is cool. So you can sign them straight up. Okay, now that's what it is below. So a no offer, they're a gold mine. You absolutely love those. Take your time and sign them up and let them become members. Then you got an intro offer, which is paid. So that might be, that's an LBE, low barrier entry intro offer. So that is like a 14-day blitz or something like that, or a 28-day challenge, these sorts of things. It might be, a little bit lower money, and it entices them to give you a try, like $50 for 14 days, or it might be a 28-day challenge for $149 or whatever it may be. And there's obviously an offer there. Then you've got an intro offer, which is free. So that could be like things you've given out at fairs and at local shopping centers and stuff, like a 7-day free pass or one free session, these sorts of things. So you've got that. And then on top of that, and then from there, you've got your target, right? So you want to sign them on a package. So that's the first thing. So like if anyone comes in with no offer, then your goal is just to sign them as a full paid member, sign them onto a package. If not, then it's like try and get them onto like a paid trial. So a 28-day challenge is usually good for that, or a 14-day blitz or whatever you're running at that time. And then if not, get them onto any trial at all. So get them to at least try out the gym. And that's a target that you can do for any walk-in consultation, that comes in the gym that's inquiring, or anyone that's coming in on no offer. If they've already inquired and they know they're coming in for a specific ad offer, like a 28-day challenge, then obviously the target would just be to get them onto that paid trial. And if they renege on that, then you can downgrade as they leave and try and get them just to try you out for 7 days or one session or something like that. But that is the types of consultation, the way you should target working them. Now the consultation steps, guys, pretty straightforward. You're going to confirm the booking. You want to read over the notes, know it inside and out, fill in the sheet before they come. So you've filled in their goals and stuff like that already. Be waiting at the door, be well presented, smell good, look good. It is so easily overlooked if you're looking scruffy and you're wearing odd socks and your breath smells. So make sure you present yourself nicely. Show them around. Make sure you use the feature benefit method. So as you go around, you can talk about the types of training you do, maybe like the equipment that you use and the programming that you have. But then the benefit of that is like fat loss, and the coaches are highly educated. A benefit of that is they're going to give you support and guidance on your journey, so you're never left alone. They can give you nutritional information too if you like to, because they're really well educated. So make sure you use the feature and the benefit method as you show them around your facility. Find a quiet, safe spot to do the consultation. Make sure it's just you two. It's very private, or if it is out in the gym floor, that it's in a corner or something so they do feel comfortable. Run through the consult and close the sale. Close them onto your gym, onto a package or onto a trial. And then make sure you do all your follow-up work like an absolute champion. So they're the steps you've got to run through, guys. Straightforward. I'm going to go through them all now. Rules and tactics. Look, ask all the questions. Do not skip one. They're in there for a reason. Positively reconfirm their decision to change. When they're saying things like, I want to lose 10 kilos and these sorts of things, it's like, that's so good. Thank you for your honesty. And you know what? You deserve that. Good job. Let them know that we're the right gym for them. So when they say they want to lose weight, perfect. You're going to get a great result. We specialize in fat loss. We specialize in body transformations at our facility, at Code 5, or wherever you work out or wherever you own. And that's what they want to know. They want to know that you're the right facility for them. So you want to get that target market in your door and then become the perfect gym for them. Show some expertise without looking arrogant. So, it might be some nutritional stuff. It could be some technical work, whatever you want to talk about. If the opportunity arises, it's great for them to know you are knowledgeable. All right. But at the same time, you don't want to be blabbing on about yourself. So just pick your times and when you want to use it. And it might only happen once or twice during the consultation. Listen and take notes. It's so important that you honestly don't interrupt them. A lot of the time they're going to open up. They're going to be talking a lot. When it is your turn, you can say things like, I really appreciate your honesty. I can really tell you're ready to change. Then continue the consultation. So by doing things like that, it's letting them know that you're listening, you're aware, and it is that positively reconfirming like we spoke about earlier. Always do the consultation sitting down, all right? Don't stand up. It's, they're likely to just leave. And especially when they're picking a package, make sure they're seated so they can't try and go, oh, let me think about it and walk away. They're going to be seated there and you're going to be talking them through it. Look, to close, think of yourself as a doctor. You're going to prescribe what is best for them, best for their results. You guys are the experts, so make sure you prescribe the best thing for them. Don't let them pick. All right, now use a timeline for no offer consultations and T-bar graphs as well. So I'm going to show you those at the end. They're what you can do to really ensure you close a high-end sale. But otherwise, if they're coming in on a low entry barrier offer, like a 14-day or a 28-day, then you don't need to use those tactics. All right, so now I'm going to play this video for you, which is being embedded in this video that you're watching now. So enjoy this one, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video so I can give you some information about our invisible sale that we like to call it, because it's the best way that we can get a client who comes in for a consultation to then be onboarded with us successfully and continue a membership. So the consultation, the key parts, guys, is making sure, obviously, you write their name at the top. Now, before you even start the consultation, what you want to do is make sure you've checked your mind body, so you know their name. You also know their number, so the managers will be sending a confirmation text the day before to make sure that the person is going to turn up. And then also so you can be there at the door to greet them with a smile and say their name. Now, in the notes section on MindBody and also in Gym Leads, there should be this information I'm about to highlight, those questions there. Most of it, if not all of it, should be filled in. So you should know their goals, the dates, any injuries, if there's any information about their eating habits, like if they're vegetarian or anything specific like that, if they eat out, if they smoke or drink, their current gym membership, old gym membership, 1 to 10, how important it is to achieve their goals, and any roadblocks. This section here is for you guys to fill in along with that as you go through, and we've got our tick box. So let's get into it, guys. In the consultation phase, you're going to ask them, you're going to know their names, so you write that down. Any information you previously have from reading the notes, you can also jot down in these spaces as well. But you'll talk to them about their goals. It's always good to say, hey, I heard you spoke to our salesperson, Lockie, and he mentioned that you wanted to lose 10 kilos. He said by this date. That's super exciting because you're going overseas. Is that all right? And they'll be like, yeah. So you're awesome. You already know that you're very well aware of what they want to achieve. They don't have to repeat it. Then you can say, is there anything extra that you'd like to do, or is there anything else you'd like to achieve? Now, if you don't have that information previously, then that's okay. Then you'll just have to ask the questions about what they want to achieve. The goal, guys, is to find a pain point and a time frame in mind. So you like to say that we go off 16 weeks, which is down the bottom, month 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they don't have a goal date, you can always set a goal for 16 weeks down the track. Okay. With the goal date, you want to make sure, you want to make sure it's very specific, so you can have a weight loss target, a body fat percentage target, a strength target, something along the lines that we can track. Talk to them about their injuries, guys, to see if they are able to group classes. Remember, we do want to turn people away if they're not able to train with us, or tell them to do personal training. You don't have to cater for everyone. We just want to make sure that that they can actually function in our group classes. Their eating habits, so you want to talk to them about what they have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is a really good point to show some knowledge. You might be able to say, I can definitely help you with a few small options here, which we just maybe cut out some portion sizes, or we change a few small eating habits at the moment, which will get a really, really good result in achieving that fat loss target you want to hit by June. When you ask them about when they eat out, you want to say, how often do you eat out, and how much would you spend per day? You want to jot this down and be quite specific. You say, okay, no worries. So you're looking at maybe around $25 a day. So over the course of the week, it might be about $100 to $150. And then occasionally on the weekend you go out, so you're looking at about $200, $250. Now you want to write that down and take note, because this can be used really well later on if they're ever wondering about, how much they're going to invest in their health and fitness. If they've got a goal to lose 10 kilos, you can let them know that you're going to coach them to actually spend less eating out and invest that money back on their health. Smoking and drinking, guys. So a simple one, you just ask them about that. You just jot it down, because if they do currently smoke, you can say, we've worked with a lot of people who lose weight and then they eventually quit smoking as well. So if you ever want any help with that, just let me know, because I've helped a few people before. Drinking, you can just talk about how often they drink and the importance of tracking your calories with liquid as well. So just making sure that if they are on a fat loss journey, would they be open to curbing or stopping their drinking habits? Current gym memberships, so where are they training at the moment, and how much are they exercising? Hopefully they're not exercising, because we love to work with Blake canvases because they get amazing results. You can literally tell them that. If they say, I'm not exercising at the moment, say, don't worry, we love to work with Blake canvases because you guys seem to get amazing results. Your physique changes, your fitness increases so much, and yeah, we just love to work with people just like you. If they do have a current gym membership, you can ask them how long's left, or if they've quit it, or if they've paused it, and what the go is there. Ask them if they know their terms and conditions, because you want to make sure that you're on top of everything. And then you can also talk to them about how much they spend. So at the gym, how much they spend? Oh, okay, you go to Fitness First, you spend $22.50 a week. Okay, and how often do you go? Okay, so you go about once a fortnight. All right, no worries. And so over the course of the month, you're looking at around $100 investment, and you only generally go about 2 times a month. So you're literally paying for $50 a session. Okay, no worries. So we work a little bit differently here, where we'll keep you a little more accountable to turning up and actually paying for the results you're going to get. Now, you want to talk about what results have you got at this gym membership, or at your old gym membership. And hopefully they'll be like, I didn't really get results, and that's because they didn't have accountability. And we're the people that will give them that accountability. We're the people that will coach them on their nutrition. We're the people that will make them become a part of our community, so they stay for years at a time, and they lose that 10, 15 kilos, and they stay fit and healthy and active. And then it's 1 to 10, how important is achieving your goal of the 10 kilo fat loss? You want them to say or a 9 or a 10. If they don't say that it's too high, you either haven't built enough rapport with them, or they're just, they're actually in great condition. They're kind of just coming down just to cruise. But generally, you want them to say higher. If they don't give it a higher mark, but they've told you they want to lose all this weight, and they need help and things like that, just ask them, why isn't it a 10 at the moment? Because they might say, oh, well, my dad's battling cancer, and that's my biggest priority. Right now, I'm just doing this to clear my head a bit, but I would love to see him survive. And you can be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be here and support you as well. So if you ever have anything, or you want to talk or anything, just let me know. And then you know that obviously they've got bigger priorities in their life. But if they don't, if it's a 10, then you should be able to really get them set up, and you should be able to onboard them to be successful over the time period. This is important here, guys, a timeline video, which I'm going to send separately, where you put month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4 over that period. And you talk about what they're going to achieve, and you make them really visualize their results, okay? It's a really important thing throughout, and it gets amazing results with our clients. You then want to make sure, this is a tick box, guys, so you got to make sure you tick all these boxes. So that they've got the app and they're logged in, you've taken their photo on MindBody, you've offered them the MyZone belt. Now, this is important that when you do this, you get out the app on your phone and you tell them that you love wearing it, it helps you train, that the clients who get the best results use it. And you show them one of your workouts. You're like, look, it's an amazing app. It tracks how hard you train in the sessions. You can go for a run at home, and it will track that as well. I personally encourage all my people that I coach to get it, so I can coach them if they're on holiday and continue their great progress. Making sure and then you say, would you like one? It's only $149 or $17 per week for 10 weeks. And you just let them say yes or no. If they say no, it's completely fine. You say, that's all right, why don't we check in a month? Because people often see them on the board, they absolutely love them. So they see them on the TV, they absolutely love them, they get one in a month anyway. Give them a meal plan, so making sure that they've got something to look at and follow off, and explain the importance of following a meal plan. Complete the InBody scan and explain it to them. Make sure they know what's going on that sheet of paper. Book them in for 3 classes, so make sure that this is a really important one, a really good one to be like, hey, let's take action right now. Which 3 classes are you going to do this week? And you'll then obviously keep them accountable to those you'll check in during the week. Then you ask them, would they want to refer a friend at all? If they do refer a friend, they get $20 off their next package, and see what they say. A good way to do it is any friends or family members wanting to go on a journey like you that might want to lose 5 or 10 kilos. We often find people with friends do the same, get the same results. And booked into seminars. So we're going to be running seminars on Saturday that'll go for about 20 minutes, which will be on the nutrition basics and things like that, just to help our new members make sure they get the best results possible. So you want to book them into that seminar as well. And this is a big focus for us when they start. Then just here, you just say, please email us at the end of the trial, before the end of the trial, if you don't want to continue training at Code 5 Fitness. If we don't hear from you over the trial period, then you'll roll onto an auto debiting system and will become an ongoing member with us. And you write the start date, the end date, and you get them to sign it. So if they were starting today, the 11th of March, then you're just going to look in your calendar and you'll find what the 28 days from the 11th of March would be. So I'll click on my calendar. And we've got 1, 2, so we're going to be looking at the 8th there. Okay, so then you just jot down the 8th of April just there in the end of trial section. You get them to sign. Once they've done that, you say, awesome, let's move along. I'm super excited to have you on board. It's only, as we spoke about, it's only $97 up front. You get them over here. You just get them to put their surname and their given name. We've got all the other information they filled in on Waiver King. You say, okay, great. So it's just a one-only debit as of the 11th of March, the 11th of the 3rd, 19, and you put 97. Then you go, you're going to start your regular debits on the 8th of the 4th, 19, and that's $131.10. That's debited fortnightly. That's our best package, our unlimited package. Now, don't worry, like we spoke about earlier, if you don't want to continue, all you need to do is email us. There's no stress on that at all. That's all you need to put in. If you become a member with us, it is a minimum debit of 4 debits notice before cancellation, so they are aware, and that they've got it's a 24-week contract period with us when they start. You then just ask them, would you like to pay Visa or MasterCard? You put in the details for them, you write their name, and you just get them to sign down the bottom and add in today's date. Thank them, congratulate them on starting this journey, that they're going to get an amazing result with you, and you can't wait to be the one that sees them get a successful result in 28 days, and then also ongoing with us for membership. Now, if anyone ever rebuts that they want to do this starting on the date, they don't want to put in a package or anything like that, you say, hey, look, it's completely fine. I have to put it in as it's part of Code 5 structure for the business. But what you can do is, you've got your email on your phone. Why don't you just type in the email right now and you just say that you don't want to become an ongoing member with us. Okay? Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. I hope that helped. That'll be the invisible sale, which should lift our sales rate and our closing rate for our 28-day challenges. Alrighty, guys. So that was the consultation sheet overview, but the invisible sale. And it's really important that you use the invisible sale because it's going to be successful in making sure people talk to you after they finish any form of trial with your business, because they are going to continue on a package. So they're going to have to talk to you if they want to not continue. Now, guys, this is the timeline. So you're going to use this timeline if you're going to be doing any full paid sign-up. So you'd have it broken down in 4 sections, and it's a great way just to say, hey, look, let's jot down what the next 4 months looks like for you. And you can talk about, 2 to 4 kilos of weight loss. The first month they're getting in a routine. They're going to be changing their lifestyle, right? They're going to be setting up long-term success. The next month, they're going to lose some more weight. You're going to notice your clothes are a bit looser. You're going to increase strength. You're going to break old habits, and it's going to be amazing. 8 weeks in, you're going to even lose even more weight. People are going to start noticing these results. You're going to be clearly fitter, clearly stronger, and you're going to increase your energy levels as well. Now, the last month of our 16-week program, we sort of reset your goals, okay? So we reassess how far you've come and what you want to continue to achieve. You're going to look and feel amazing. You're going to be fit and strong, and you're going to have this sense of accomplishment. It's a great time. Now, in this last section here, it's not actually in the chart, but you're just going to write something down like, goal achieved, lost 10 kilos, and you might write Bali. So they're literally seeing you write that because it's like they're going overseas, they've achieved that goal, and these sorts of things. And that gets them emotionally invested, and they're like, and then you say, how does that look? And they're like, wow, that looks really good. You're like, in 16 weeks, you can lose 10 kilos. Cool, so that's the timeline. That's how you want to go about it. You can also do like arrows pointing up and have muscle mass, and arrows pointing down and be like decreased body fat, and these types of things as well in the timeline. T-bar close. All right, so I spoke about MyZone earlier, but it would just be saying like, whatever you want to put there. If you make people buy MyZone, or if there's a sign-up fee or whatever it may be, or an admin cost or whatever, you can put the additional cost there, or you can leave it blank. The general gist is a smaller package on the left, a bigger package on the right. We actually call our package Ultimate Results. Our bigger package is just because it gets ultimate results. You get a lot more and it's a lot better. And the smaller package, you might just name it like bronze or like small, or like 2 per week or whatever you want to call it. So in this one, you might get unlimited large groups and you get access to the seminars. On this package though, our ultimate results is you get unlimited BTT, which is body transformation training, which is smaller group training. Then you get unlimited large group training, you get access to our seminars, you get a coach who personally keeps you accountable and motivated, and you get access to extra education on our Facebook page. And for all that, it's only $99 a week compared to the $55, all right? So then you've got the two options. You're pointing arrows across and you're like, look, both can get you a good result. This one on this side's more likely to. You're going to get that support and accountability that you said you need in your life. So I think that we go ahead and do the ultimate results. And then you're just silent and you wait for them to say like, yes. You're like, awesome. You circle it and tick it. But it is just to show which one is there, that there are other options. Okay, so that's the T-bar close, and that's generally used only for full paying members coming in for their, just a consultation who want to sign up. In summary, guys, make it an amazing experience from start to finish. Make sure that they feel comfortable, make sure that you show them around, and everything is done succinct and you're happy with the standard. If you're not happy with the standard, if you're not up to standard, you can practice consults over and over and over. Use your friends, use your family members, and ask for feedback, because the more you do something, the better you're going to get. Just think about when you first picked up a barbell and you were learning to deadlift, how it probably wasn't very smooth, and now you coach people how to deadlift and you're an expert at it. So just really think about how important it is to lift your standards with consultations. And actually care about everyone that enters your facility. Don't see them as a dollar sign, but see them as an actual person, and know that, if you care about them and if you truly believe in your service and that person, then you will be different to other facilities, because it will show and they'll know you care. Ask for feedback if they don't join your gym. This is a big one. If people walk out, I'm literally like, hey, look, I need feedback because this doesn't happen very often, and I want to know why you didn't want to join today. Why you didn't want to take action? You can ask them, was it me? Was it the gym? Was it people playing loud music? Whatever it was, ask them. And then they can give you the feedback and it'll help you for future references. And it also sometimes means they'll then talk to you a bit longer and you might even be able to sell them or get them on board. Never make excuses for yourself. Like, I know I work with a lot of people that are like, oh, it's that time of year, or, people just aren't joining, or it's my area, it's lower socioeconomic status. Whatever it is, just do not make excuses for yourself to not be good at consultations and closing sales. So you're only bullshitting yourself. You got to look in the mirror and be like, all right, where do I need to level up? If people aren't joining, really do a self-assessment on the whole process. How's your gym presented? Is it tidy? Is it clean? How do you present? How do you look? Are you at your target weight? How are you presented? Are people judging you? What are you wearing? What does your breath smell? How's your sales ability? Just have a look at everything and level up and improve, and that's where your consultations will improve and you'll close more sales. Give them something during the consultation or at the end, we do in-body scans, so it's like we'll literally jot out their future program. They'll get an in-body scan, they'll get a flyer, they'll get their little booklet takeaway, so they get something, because they might have just purchased a product worth $2,500, or they might have just, bought a 28-day challenge for $250, whatever it may be. So make sure they get something. And it's really good because if they ever say anything, it's like, hey, you're actually already a part of our program. You did an in-body scan, so unfortunately we can't refund it. Let's go ahead and take charge of our health like you said you wanted to, and continue this challenge. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And guys, follow up like a beast. So auto emails are amazing. Make sure you have them set up in your business, so when they join up, they get a nice auto email, and when they become a part of a package, they get a nice auto email. These sorts of things. Signature templates. So create a signature in your email, which is like, hey, insert name, and it breaks everything down about how many sessions they should do and all these sorts of things, and the meal plan links and everything like that. So it's nice and simple for you. So have a signature template for new members that you can click and then slightly edit so it seems very personalized, but it might only take you 30 seconds to a minute to actually personalize it. And that is also another thing which is really cool. Send them an amazing text when they finish. So literally they've walked out the door and you can be like, hey, look, thank you so much for your time. I just wanted to say it was an absolute pleasure meeting you. I can't wait to work. The reason I'm in this industry is to help people like you. Thank you for your honesty today. And they'll be like, oh my God, that was such a nice text. You can send them a handwritten letter. That's even better. A voice message is amazing. A video message is also amazing as well. Call them in their first week. Call them in every week after. And just make sure you onboard them really well. Make sure you love them. Show them that you care. Show them that you want to get a really good result. And you will have a raving fan in no time. So guys, that is the consultation method that I want you guys to follow, and you'll get amazing results if you do it, and you'll create long-term clients